Are you high right now?
Yes, I've been high for about four months. It's probably longer than that. I sleep when I fall down.
So, here we go.
My name is David Perkins. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I smoke crack. I'm homeless. And this is my story. 1987, crack hit Dayton, Ohio. It was in an urban neighborhood, Ogden Courts. I started selling, and how I became addicted to crack is because I started using crack to have sex with women, and then the women turned me on to how to smoke it, and I loved it. It was a beautiful feeling I never felt before. But as long as I had the crack, I had everything I wanted. But more I started smoking instead of selling it, and then 1989, I caught my first felony. I robbed the lady, I snatched her purse because all the crack was gone, all the money was gone, and that was my survival. I was on crack, I didn't know what I was doing, but I did it. And I got 3 to 15 years. I did 5.5 years for snatching that lady's purse. I came home, 94, and I did good for about a year or two. But I never, you know what I'm saying, dealt with trying to stop using crack because I didn't want to stop. I liked the way it made me feel. So I started back using again. And about 6 months to a year, I caught my second felony. It was a burglary. I broke in somebody's house, stole their stuff just so I can sell the stuff to the crack, to the dope man or pawn shop to get money. But let me back up a little bit. My family, I had a beautiful childhood. My mom was beautiful, my mom, dad, I had a brother, and in my addiction, I would steal from my mom, you know, and she would forgive me, let me back in, but I kept on stealing. So she kicked me out. And I was probably like about 20. And the streets became my family because my family disowned me because of the bad things that I was doing. They tried to, you know what I'm saying, get me to, you know what I'm saying, go to treatment and get me to do right, but I was a grown man. I did what I wanted to do, and it just became, unnormal became normal. And I just, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never gave up. I had faith that, you know what I'm saying, my higher power got something better for me. But I guess this is the path I have to go to get there. I just, you know, I want the picket fence, marriage and everything and all that, but I feel that I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm damaged goods. And I feel my family is better where they at and where I'm at because I don't want to send false messages, saying, oh, I'm trying to do better, trying to do better. The next thing you know, fuck up again, excuse my French, but mess up again and mess up their trust. If it's God's will, it's gonna happen. But I've wandered the streets, you know what I'm saying? My apartment is back here, abandoned old building. How I get money, I wave a sign, anything would help on the streets, and people help me. I just, you know what I'm saying? The streets takes care of me. You know, people look out for me. When I hold my sign, they give me, some people rather give you food than money. So, got a McDonald's down the street. I eat a whole lot of McDonald's. But I just, you know, I'm 54 years old. I just wanted to live how I want to live and pass away how I want to pass away. But I know it's going to get better. But I just being patient and wait for it to come. I know I got to put in some footwork, but I'm okay with that. I got 2 more numbers. I got a Grand Theft Auto, and I got another robbery. I went to a 7-Eleven, sprayed the cashier with mace, and snatched the whole cash register. All this is in my addiction. You know, I did some bad things in life, and I forgive myself, and I repent. But I just, you know what I'm saying? I like the way it makes me feel. It makes me numb from the world, you know. I just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for 34 plus years, minus 15 years of being locked up. So I've been doing it, you know what I'm saying, my whole life, really. Because my teenage years, after that, after 18, it's been crack in jails or treatment. I just, you know, I just live day for day. If I'm blessed to see tomorrow, then I give thanks. But I don't think anybody be at my funeral if I don't get my shit right. Or I might be somewhere smelling rotten and nobody even know until it gets stinking. But I just, you know, live day for day and try to, you know what I'm saying, do something right or do something good to help somebody else. Because, you know, I believe in the only way you get your blessings is by blessing somebody. So the people out here on the streets with me, you know what I'm saying, I do the best I can do to help them out too. But it's just, you know what I'm saying, the streets is rough. And if you're not a tiger, you're gonna get ate up. And what I mean rough, you know what I'm saying, people, crackheads, rob crackheads. You know, it's a fight out here. So, and I'm out here by myself. I don't kick it with nobody. I don't kick it with a whole lot of people because all they want to do is get what you got, and I work hard to get what I got, and crack is expensive. Crack is not everywhere, but it's where I'm at, and I'm always close to it.
David, how ironic. So you mentioned in the beginning that when you were selling crack in the 80s,
yes,
you would use it to have sex with women. Is
right.
You mean like these women were addicted to crack too?
Yes.
So you would give it to them in exchange for sex?
Yes, and I was like 16, 17, so I was like naive with girls, you know what I'm saying? So it gave me that extra push. I didn't have to, shoot no game or talk slick. Here you go. And it was older women's too, you know what I'm saying? So I'm 16, they like maybe 25. So they was more experienced, and I got the whole full treatment.
Yeah.
And I thought, since I'm a man, that made me a man. To be with a grown woman, you know what I'm saying, and do grown man things. But I still had childish mentality because I was doing it on false pretenses. It wasn't no love, it was here and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And that was more of the addiction, being with the women. Then next thing you know, once I started smoking, I couldn't get up. And they was more mature, so they had better game. So they knew how to keep me there till the pack was gone, or till I left, but till the pack was gone. And that's when I started robbing and stealing, because I couldn't generate any more money because my product wasn't selling. But
absolutely. So let's fast forward to going to prison. Did you find drugs in prison?
In prison, I smoked the weed, and we had homemade hooch. I never did any crack or anything. I just smoked weed and hoop, and I had basketball. I was a penitentiary basketball star.
Oh yeah? Man. What position did you play?
Shit, I wasn't point guard. I was power forward, or they had me center. But they called me jump out the building. I'm talking about this much over the rim. Oh yeah,
Did you play sports in school when you were younger?
I played basketball in school, but I caught my first felony at 17. I didn't graduate. I went to Dunbar High School. And back then, Dunbar High School was top. And I did, like I said, I went to prison, and then prison became comfortable because I went at an early age, and I did so much time at an early age to the point where I survived. 5.5 years on my first number. It was me being athletic. I ran track, played basketball, volleyball. I was very athletic. And a lot of the guys, used to bet it on me or my team. So a lot of that jailhouse bullshit never came my way because I guess I was protected. Because I made a lot of people money. And at the same time, I got some money too, because that's how it goes.
Are you high right now?
Yes, I've been high since the first. Well, shit, I've been high for about 4 months.
4 months straight?
It's probably longer than that, but I stopped counting.
Every day?
Every day.
All day?
All day.
Sleep?
I sleep when I fall down, but I can go 2 or 3 days. I might take a power nap an hour or two, but only time I really sleep is when it rains. That just fucked up my whole hustle. I can't do nothing in the rain. And like I said a couple of days ago, yesterday it rained, but it rained late, so I got a good start up, and I knew the weather was how it was gonna be, so I saved some money to where when it rained, I can just have that's when I would smoke weed or have some beer, because that crack, I got to keep it going.
How much do you think you spend on crack in a day?
I can spend at least $100 a day or even more. It's just how much money I generate. And some days when I'm holding signs, I can make $100 a day, or I can make $200 a day.
If you made $200 in a day, how much of that would you spend on crack?
Shit, $199. But I would do that, but a lot of people that in my circle, I would sell something to them, you know, so I can have some money, and sometimes I give some away, you know what I'm saying, till I know people that don't hustle as hard as I do.
So it sounds like rainy days are bad days. What's a good day look like for you?
Today was a good day. I done made $100 already. And it's still early. I can hold the signs up until probably about 8 o'clock at night. From 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. And then I got another hustle. I go to the Oregon. It's a nightclub strip. I make money there. Holding signs, asking people. So, you know, I have multiple hustles and multiple time distance.
So is it safe to say that a good day for you, or just happiness in general, is defined by how much money you make and how much crack you can get?
No.
Or are there other things that make you happy?
Right now, that's the only thing that makes me happy. Because if I don't have no crack, that's when all the skeletons comes out the closet. And
what do you mean by that? What skeletons?
What I mean by skeleton, my whole life, and how
anger, resentment,
disrespectful towards family, you know, how I miss my family, you know, how I ain't got to live like this if I do the right thing, the next right thing. You know, it's just like I smoke crack to block all that. That's why I say to stay numb.
If your family's watching this, what would you want to tell them?
Tell them, shit, I love them. I know they love me. Just pray for me, because I believe in the power of prayer. And I know that I got something better coming to me. Just I got to put the footwork in to get it.
You said you eat a lot of McDonald's.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing at McDonald's?
Big Mac and large fries.
You get that every day?
If not, sometimes I go do the quarter pounder. But yes, I've been a Big Mac fan since little. But
So if you're here and you eat your Big Macs, and where do you go try to clean up or use the restroom? If you had to use the restroom, where would you go do that right now? The corner back there? What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you in addiction?
The scariest thing ever happened to me, a bunch of us was in a bando, and I guess the neighbors, you know what I'm saying, was seeing a whole lot of the traffic, and we in there smoking, and the task force came in there and swooped us all up. You know, people who ever had warrants, you know what I'm saying, went to jail. If you didn't have no warrant, you was trespassing on that property, and if you ever go on that property again, they was gonna get you. And when it came in, all the paraphernalia, you know what I'm saying, we had threw everything away, and whoever got caught with whatever, I didn't get caught with nothing. But they had us all, you know, against the wall. I'm talking about don't move. I'm talking about like man, task force. It was like about 20, 30 of them. And yeah, it was scary. And I was high.
Have you ever, you smoking crack, like you said, that much all day, every day, without sleeping, you ever get sleep deprived and start to like hallucinate or anything?
I smoked so much that I'm talking about I walk real fast, looking back and forth, thinking somebody's following me, thinking the cops are coming. I just, you know what I'm saying, I keep moving because if I sit still, I'm thinking somebody's gonna get me, you know. It's insane.
You take care of yourself at all? You've been to the doctor recently?
Doctor? What's that? No.
No?
I feel if I stop smoking crack, my body will let me know. There's a whole lot, you know what I'm saying. At 54, like I said, I ain't been to a doctor in probably 100 years. It's been so long that no. I just know my body. Crack is what crack is like a numbs your body. That's what they give you in, not crack, but they cocaine or whatever it is they give you in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? To numb you. So it's no. I think my body would probably fall apart if I start smoking crack.
Your body would fall apart, huh?
Well, it would.
You feel like you need crack to survive?
I ain't gonna say survive, but I just need it, you know what I'm saying, to keep doing what I want, to keep doing the lifestyle I'm doing. Yes.
Explain to us what does crack feel like? What the first time you ever smoked crack? What did that feel like?
It feel like all my senses was times 10. You know, it was like I can hear everything or I can see, and it made my body, it just made my body feel so relaxed and calm. But that was only like 5 or 10 minutes. Then after that, it's the urge to try to keep get that first feeling, but you never get that first feeling. It's just the craving, you know what I'm saying? You got to cure the craving because that's what your body wants.
So what does it feel like now? You said you chase it and it's never been like the first time you did it. So now when if you were to smoke crack right this very moment, what does it do for you in terms of, does it get you high?
Yeah, it gets me high, but it gives you like that 1 or 2 minute euphoria, then it's gone. It's more of just like,
you just gotta do it all over again.
yes. Or it's that little time between when it's all gone and you hustling to get some more, then it might be an hour for, you know what I'm saying, to get enough money to get some. And then that first one, you get it again. But it don't last as long because it's more of you feeding your craving. You feeding, you know what I'm saying, that.
Have you ever been ripped off? Have you ever been sold fake crack?
I have, but that was way back in the day because I only mess with regular, my main man.
So what kind of food are you carrying with you?
Oh, these are what, I got a little peanut butter diddles and honey bun. And some caramel rice snacks.
Are those things that people just gave you out of their car when you were
yes.
holding the sign?
You know, they give me that, then Like I said, I had some McDonald's earlier. Tonight is a big party night down at the Oregon. Pizza Express, the best pizza in the world. They give me a pizza every night. Well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I get a pizza, they give me a pizza. Food is not an object. I get food, but a lot of time I sell the food just so I can get crack because it's good food.
David, if you had a magic wand and you could wave it today, and you could have anything in the world, what would that life look like? Would it be more crack? Would it be crack in an apartment, or would it be a completely different life?
If I'd have won, I would take it back to 1987 and never mess with crack ever. And just want to see how my life would have been from 87 until 2023.
So you'd go back to right before you started using crack and make that decision to not do it?
Yes, not even sell it or nothing.
If you had a message, to some young people out there today, or really anybody out there in the world today that might watch this, what would your message be if you could get one message across to human beings?
Family first, and enjoy your childhood. Don't be quick to be grown. Drugs is for grown people. No, drugs ain't for nobody. Drugs ain't for nobody. Alcohol is a drug. It's for nobody. Get high off of life. Get high off, you know what I'm saying, growing up with your family, doing family things. Drugs is not it. Drug is crack, whack. That's what we say back in the day. Bad, whack.
Thank you, David.
Hey, thank you.